Want to grow your business but unsure what data you really need to track? Whether you're trying to gain more customers or streamline operations, this video will walk you through building a powerful data strategy board. It's simple, visual, and it will help you collect data with purpose. Hi, I am Amaka. I help small retail businesses, entrepreneurs, and growing brands understand their numbers, turning data into insights that lead to better decisions, higher profits, and long-term success. So, if you would like to learn how to leverage the power of data to run your business, hit that like and subscribe button because I'm about to show you how to use your own data to grow. If you're a growing business and can relate, like and subscribe. Let's build a community. Drop a comment and share your experiences. Your insight could be the key to helping another business thrive. Data is the life of every modern business. It provides valuable insights that drive decisions, optimize processes, and fuel growth. However, simply collecting data is not enough. You have to be strategic about it, ensuring that the data you collect is purposeful, efficient, and aligns with your business's objectives. That's what this video is about, collecting data strategically. We're going to build a data strategy board, a visual framework that connects your business goals with the data you need. Think of it like a roadmap that answers: what data should I collect? Why does it matter? How do I collect it efficiently? Let's start by dividing our board layout into 6 pillars: purpose, customer, operations, finance, competition, resources. Purpose. Why are you collecting this data? What are you trying to achieve in your business? Do you want to increase revenue or improve your customer satisfaction, or reduce the cost of operations, or maybe even launch a new business? For example, you might want to increase your customer acquisition by 15% in the next quarter. What specific questions do you need to ask your data to achieve that 15%, which is your business goals? Customer. Who are you serving and how do they behave? Visualize your entire customer experience and identify key touch points where data can be collected. Divide your customer groups into demographics, behavior, and needs. It will help you tailor your data collection efforts. Then, understand what your customers want, what challenges they face, and how your business can address them. Operations. This is about your internal focus. Document your business processes and identify where data collection can improve efficiency. What are the relevant KPIs for your operations? Your data collection could focus on tracking KPIs like production time, inventory turnover, customer support response time, and errors that occur in the operation. Finance. What is your financial health flow? Identify your profitable sources of revenue and focus on improving them or identifying areas of growth. Collect data on all business expenses to identify areas that needs cost reduction and improve your profits. Use historical data and market trends to predict future financial performance and make informed investment decisions. Use data collection to measure the impact of your campaigns and different initiatives that has been taken in the business. Competition. Monitor your competition. What is happening in the market? Identify your key competitors and gather the data on their strategies, pricing, customer base, marketing efforts, and product offerings. Compare your performance against your competitors to identify areas where you excel or need improvement. Resources. Tools and analytical platforms. What tools and people do you need to collect data and act on it? Which we have already talked about with customer operations and the cost of acquiring new customers. Now, let's apply it to the two business goals we will be discussing, which is to increase your customer base and optimize operations. For each goal, we will map out what data to collect and where it fits in our strategy board. To increase your customer base, your purpose should be to drive more qualified leads. You're not just looking for traffic, you are looking for customers who will eventually pay for your products or services. For customers, demographics, website behavior, customer satisfaction scores. Understand who your customers are and how they interact with your brand. Demographics will tell you who they are. Website behavior will tell you what catches their attention on the internet. And customer satisfaction will tell you how happy they are in your service. Data sources could be website analytics, social media insights, customer surveys, market research reports, competitor analysis, sales data, and our collection method could be website tracking like Google Analytics, social media listening tools, online surveys like Google Forms, focus groups, interviews, CRM data analysis. Operations, conversion funnel efficiency, lead response time. This will tell you how your leads are moving through your sales funnel. The conversion efficiency will tell you where people drop off. Lead response time is to know how fast a lead converted to a paying customer. And your data sources could be marketing automation platforms, social media analytics, advertising platforms like Google Ads, social media ads, referral programs, email marketing data. Our data collection method could be campaign tracking, referral tracking, email, open and click-through rates. Finance, cost per lead, customer acquisition cost. You need to track how much you're spending to get customers. Your cost per lead is equal to marketing spend divided by number of leads, while your customer acquisition cost is equal to total cost to gain one customer. So the idea is for you to track and monitor data to help you lower your cost acquisition cost to get more profit. Your data sources could be website content performance, social media engagement metrics, blog analytics, email marketing engagement, customer feedback on content. And our data collection method will be to integrate tools like content analytic tools, social media monitoring, and feedback forms. We also have things like A and B testing of content formats and headlines. These are advanced methods of tracking campaign costs, but let's keep it simple for now. Competition. Benchmarking against industry leaders. See what your competitors are doing to get more customers. Adjust your strategy by knowing the kind of platforms they're using and the kind of experiences they're offering their customers. Resources, tools, and analytical platforms. What tools and people do you need to collect data and act on it? Which we already talked about with customers, operations, and cost of acquiring new customers. Let's talk about the strategy board to optimize operations. First of all, what will be your purpose? To reduce waste and improve your workflow. You're trying to cut out any inefficiencies and make your business run smoother, from supply chain to team productivity. Customer. Support ticket trends, product feedback. When customers run into problem using your product or service, whether it's a delay or confusion, they usually raise concerns, which is documented in some organizations as tickets. By analyzing the trends in those tickets, you can spot patterns that reveal recurring issues in your operations, while product feedback points out where things aren't working smoothly. Fixing these can reduce complaints and customers not coming back to your business. Our data sources could be our workflow management system, production records, our customer feedback on service delivery, which can be collated by surveys or tickets we talked about earlier. What could be our collection method? Our collection method will definitely be through data entry of all your data sources. You can also collect data through your feedback forms. Some people do process mapping, and you have tools you can use to achieve that. Operations, delivery times, process bottlenecks. Measure how efficiently work flows. Reflect on how fast you fulfill orders or services, and review where delays or errors slow things down. Data sources we could have data sources like supplier performance data. It's a good place to start. Track your transportation costs and using shipping logs if you have one. Collection method could be you can create tracking systems and supplier communication logs. Finance, operational costs, return on investments on tools you have invested in. Track where the money goes and whether it's worth it. Your operational cost is equal to how much you spend on your staff, equipment, and software. Return on investment on tools help decide which systems to keep, upgrade, or drop. Data sources could be equipment usage logs if you have one, inventory management system, supplier data, and even energy consumption bills. Collection method could be extracting data from all the systems that we've mentioned above. Competition, competitor turnaround time. Benchmark how quickly your competitors operate. If they're delivering faster or serving customers better, that's pressure and insights for you to improve. Remember to always be responsible when collecting data to avoid data security breaches. There are key things to consider when dealing with data, especially data generated from customers, suppliers, and when you have to deal with other people's personal details. You need to always prioritize data privacy and comply with relevant regulations. Implement robust security measures to protect the data you collect. Ensure you collect reliable, accurate, and be consistent in your data collection. Always clean and explore the data when you collect them. Connect different sources of data to gain a holistic view of your challenges and how to solve them. Always invest in appropriate data analysis tools and use data responsibly. When you follow this strategy board approach, you turn chaos into clarity. You collect only what matters and you use it to grow. I have included a free strategy board template in the description below. Download it and use it as your roadmap. If you got questions or ideas, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear how you collect and use data. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments section. Let's get your views on the topic. If you're facing challenges with data collection or you want to know more about asking smart business questions to collect the right data, hit me up in the comment section. If you have topics you would like me to cover in future videos, let me know and I'll consider hosting a session on it. If you would like to consult with me for smart business strategies using data collection from your business, you can link up with me on any of my social media handles showing on your screen.